Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Greg's Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is a reading for fire signs for the week Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. May or may not resonate. I do offer personal readings. The link to the site is in the description. Um, Rita. Seems like unemployment is a factor here, especially if there's like any form of jazz. Like there's unemployment or a struggle, career and financially, that feels like a factor. But I think it's because Monique. I think it's because somebody needs to get something off of their chest. Pan, pin, peen, pain, pon, pone. I don't care what that is. Like that. They need to get this off of their chest. And it's because they were in a place to where they allow resentment to impact their relationship with another or others. It feels like maternal issues that are a factor here. Like somebody that may have a bad relationship with their mother, sister, auntie, grandma, daughter, um, best friend. Like they have a very turbulent relationship with somebody or people that should love them unconditionally. Okay. No matter who that person is. Let's leave it at that, okay? They have a bad relationship or bad relationships with the people that are supposed to love them unconditionally, but it does feel like the maternal figure. And this individual does not take accountability for the fact that they abandoned their child or children. They didn't take care of their child or children. They weren't emotionally available, financially available, or supportive of their child or children. They just look like a deadbeat, like somebody that just really was not there for their kids, not protecting, providing, not doing anything. Even if these kids are adults now, like they just look like they weren't around. So it's almost like they now kind of feel left out because they're more like friends with their peers than or feel like a equal compared to their child or children or descendants. Okay, these could be their nieces and nephews. Then somebody that's like has influence over them, power over them, dominance over them, control over them, say so in a life, or like they matter. They just don't really matter, But I think it's because of their absence. Like, how can you expect a child or children to care about a parent that don't give a fuck about them? Like, you know what I mean? But I think it's just one of those situations to where time has passed, and now Samira, time has passed, and this person wants to be around or involved, but there's making up that has to take place. You know what I mean? Like, where are you coming from, bro? Like, where are they coming from? And they're frustrated about that because somebody is cool on really connecting with them because they don't have an emotional attachment to them. And it's like, you can't blame them for that. It's almost like, I don't care if this is somebody you used to be in a relationship with. Like, they've been gone doing their own thing, living a life for how long? And then they come back around and just expect to be loved wholeheartedly. Like, even if there is no one around to replace their presence physically, you think emotionally somebody is just about to sit around hung up on them? Like, what? Out of sight, out of mind, big dog. Move your feet, lose your seat. Like, whatever happened here. Jacksons, they're salty because they're not really, nobody's waiting around for them. Ming, nobody's waiting around for them. Work, family, friend, or romantically, y'all. Y'all know this is general. You can take it however, but it's just like, you were never around, big dog. Like, why would anybody expect these people or this person to be available today? But this is something that is like bothering them. But again, it's like they have to take accountability for that. Like, you weren't around, you weren't available. You get what I'm saying? Like, you want to pop off on people because you weren't emotionally, physically, or financially available for them in the way that they needed you to be. So they don't really have an emotional attachment in the way that you expect them to. Shree. Like, get out of here. Get out of here. Like, these kids don't give a damn. This child don't give a damn. But why don't they care? Because who was taking care of them? Who was feeding them? Who was clothing them? Who was protecting them? Who was guiding them? Who was helping them? Who supported them? That's why it's like, get out of here. Trying to come around and manipulate people into just loving them because they showing up out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Like, what? Who are you, bro? Don is what I'm hearing. Don. Like, they salty because they're not loved because they came out of nowhere. They weren't around their child or children, so their child or children don't give a fuck about being around them. It's like there's no emotional attachment here. But it's because the parent chose to detach emotionally. The parent chose to act emotionless or to not be available physically, mentally, spiritually, financially. You know? Whatever this is. Or whoever this person is, like I said, work, family, friend, or romantically, they just were like a deadbeat. They just don't really matter. So now it seems like there's this cold energy that's here. But it's not to the world. It's to these people or to this person. Because it's almost like the deadbeat parent that's expecting the world from the child or children that they never took care of. The emotionless parents, the emotionless peers, expecting the world out of people they don't have shit to offer to emotionally. Like, they don't have shit to give. Didn't have anything to give. Even if they had it, they wasn't giving it. But now they're expecting to be praised and idolized and worshipped or seen as if they just, what, deserve to be glorified? Like, what do you do? What have you done? What have you paid for? What have you supported? What have you bought? Like, whose business have you patroned? Like, you get what I'm saying? What have you done? Nothing. Nothing but expecting all the benefits, all the praise. Robinson. Somebody is in a place where they just should be ashamed of themselves. Like, you really just a deadbeat. Big dog, little dog. Like, they're really just a deadbeat and coming up with all the excuses as far as why they aren't paying their bills, helping out financially, offering help or support in any way. Don't speak to another or others. They're just coming up with hella excuses. But it's because they're scorned. You know, they're very angry and emotional and being mean and withholding time, money, energy, affection, attention is their way of spiting another or others. So now Mika is what I'm hearing. Now they're just bitter. You get what I'm saying? Like, they're just bitter. Like, I'm going to withhold time, money, energy, attention, and affection from you to spite you. And it's only making me look like a bitter bitch. And it is. Because that's what they are. You know? That's exactly what this is. But they're narcissistic. So it's almost like they want this blow to hurt so bad. So they'll stick around to wait to see how others react to they troublemaking. So it's like literally like this would be like a serial killer staying at the crime scene so they can see how everything plays out and how everybody reacts to their crime. You get what I'm saying? Like, or watching the news and read news articles and things like that constantly because they want to see like the reactions and shit like that to their crimes, to the chaos that they causing. You know, Cherie, that's what this is. Somebody is sticking around to see the aftermath of the trouble that they started. And it's wrong. Brianna, because they made up a whole lot of stuff just to find out that they a deadbeat or don't have nothing to offer. Nobody. So it's like, what? This is wild to me just to see this play out like this, to watch people try to clown somebody that and make it seem like somebody is not trustworthy because they're listening to a deadbeat or somebody that don't even pay their bills or handle their responsibilities in no type of way. You get what I'm saying? Like Tyler, like this is a whole deadbeat parent or somebody that can't afford to take care of their kids in no type of way. Nikita, And somebody needs to check this. Like, where do you live? Like, have you ever had a roof over your head? Do you have the ability to put a roof over your head for your child or your children? No, they don't. So it's like, to be talking like this is crazy because they can't even house themselves. Like, so even if it's not deadbeat energy, it's like, I mean, when you got a kid, when you have a child or children in the world, like, you have to make sure that you have stability in your life for their sake. You get what I'm saying? And this person plays games with their lives, and they coming up with excuses as far as why they don't support their child or children. But it's like trying to throw another other under the bus, when in reality it's just like, nah, you just don't want to do anything. You just a lame. They are just a lame. You get what I'm saying? Like, they just don't want to pay no bills. They just don't want to take care of nobody. They just don't want to care about nothing or nobody. They're in a place to where they only cared about themselves their whole entire life. And now they child or children just don't give a fuck about them. Like, think somebody about to house you, and you know what I mean? Nigga, you going to a nursing home. Fuck is you talking about? Like, that's what this is. Like, they sick that they going to a nursing home, but it's like, you didn't even take care of your kids, bro. Why would you expect your kids to take care of you in old age or some shit like that? Like, nigga, what have you done for them? What have you ever done for them, man or woman? Like, it's just like, what the fuck have they done for their kids? But now that they getting elderly or sick, or they in places and spaces to where they jealous that their kids have lives without them, they salty because there is no emotional attachment. It's just like, nah, it's not there. It's just not there. Not in the same way that they expecting it. So it's just like, please, like, these kids don't give a fuck about you. These people don't give a damn about these people or this person. There is no connection here. But again, why? Because this individual did not give a fuck or show that they cared about these people or this person emotionally. And it just is, you know? It just is. Like, they wanted to live a lifestyle that was in the streets, wanted to party, wanted to kick it, wanted to live it up, all of that type of stuff. And now they, child or children, don't resent them, but they don't give a fuck about them. So it's like, I don't know where they gonna die at besides in a nursing home. You get what I'm saying? It's some shit like that. Like, ain't nobody about to house this motherfucker because they didn't even house their children. Like, get out of here, bro. Like, nobody about to house somebody that don't take care of their kids. Like, that's what this is. Like, a deadbeat parent looking for other to live off other people, to live with other people. Like, nigga, you don't even take care of your kids. Like, why would you let a deadbeat live with you? Like, you sound stupid as hell. And that's what they sick about, because they're manipulative. And it's like, if this person don't take care of their kids, they don't give a fuck about their siblings, they don't care about their loved ones in no type of way, why would you trust them? Like, why would you ever trust them? Thank you so much.